What is going on, guys? Narcoleptic Nugget here, and we are back with a tips and tricks video. First off, I just want to say I know the title of this video says pro tips, but no, I am not a professional. Although I am diamond ranked, I do not play in the pro leagues. In any case, I hope you guys find at least one of these tips helpful and can incorporate it into your game to improve your rank, KD, or whatever it may be. But without further ado, let's get into it. Alright guys, so for the first tip, now this is something that every aggressive defender should know how to do. This is nothing new, but this is something that I find extremely important and helpful in games. So as an aggressive defender myself, I find myself doing a lot of peeking as well as a lot of rushing out and kind of surprising the attackers when they're least expecting it. So to do this, you want to get outside as fast as possible, whether it be attackers rappelling on the wall or just going on their drone. You want to be able to get out there as quick as possible and kill them and then get back inside. As you guys know, doors and windows take about 3 hits on average to destroy, or 2 hits and then you can vault through it. But when you're trying to jump out and surprise someone, hitting the window twice and then jumping out of it is just too many times. You're going to hit it once, they're going to look around for where that noise came from, then you're going to hit it again, jump out, and they're already going to be aiming at you. So to reduce the time it takes to get through these windows so you can get out quick, kill them, get back in, you want to go at the beginning of the round to either windows or doors, it's usually windows, and punch 2 holes in it already. Now ideally you want these holes to be in somewhere that's not visible from the outside, so here on Hereford base you can punch the bottom of the window and they don't show through. So at the beginning of the round, if I feel that people are going to be outside this window, rappelling on this wall, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the beginning of the round, punch 2 holes at the bottom of the window, so that when I am sitting near that window and I hear them rappel, I can just punch it once, jump out, kill them, get back in. So again, guys, you want to make sure that you're doing this at the beginning of the round, you're hitting it in places that they can't see from the other side, and hopefully a drone doesn't see you or hear you, and then you can punch it, jump through, and they don't have any time to react. So I'm going to show you a few more places that I use this. So again, these things, these little overhangs at the bottom of the window are perfect for it. Not every map has them, but if they do, you just want to go down there, punch 2 of them, and then no one can see these punches from the outside. So honestly, there's no harm in doing it to any windows that you think you might jump through at some point. Now again, tips for using this is you want to use this on doors or windows, facing walls that you feel people are going to be sitting outside droning or rappelling up, especially rappelling. So here I'm showing you a window outside train room, and I would use this especially when the objective is above train room, because I know people will be rappelling up this wall. It'll be really easy to hear, and once I start hearing it, just jump out, have your window already prepped, jump out, kill them, come back in. Now again, this technique is helpful on any map, so it doesn't have to be cafe, it can be yacht. So let's go to yacht real quick. So on yacht, where I like to use it is on the windows on the main floor. So let me show you here. So if you run around, and it's these 2 big windows, or any window on this floor really, but especially these 2 big windows, because along here, along this side right here, and along the other side is where almost like enemies are always there. No matter what floor the objective's on, it's going to be there. Casino, top floor, cockpit, like it doesn't matter. So what I like to do is I go and prep these 2 windows right here, this one and the other one. And I almost do this every game, no matter if I'm going to use this or not, just so that in case I want to use it, like they're ready. So then I'll just have them ready, and obviously the door to bar isn't going to be open, but now they're prepped, I can just punch them, jump through it, and I almost always get a kill doing this. So that's just one less enemy to worry about. And yeah, so again, I'm showing here windows that have underhangs, but you're not restricted to that. Obviously those are the best because you can't see them from the outside, but in general, if you make small enough holes in doors or windows on the very edges, especially if they have a glass panel on the outside, they're really hard to see through. So here we are on Consulate, and I'm going to show you guys another one that I use all the time. Now this one is extremely important, and I want to show you guys this one because this is one of those ones where the window does not have an overhang, but I highly recommend you do it, and if you do it carefully, you don't break the window on the outside. So it's these windows here, and it's whenever the objective is in admin. So people always rappel up the south side wall, and it helps if you have a teammate in there telling you, oh, there's someone rappelling. But what you want to do is you want to, if I can hit it, there we go. So see how, again, if I hit it, see how I didn't break the window on the outside? So you honestly cannot see that from the outside. And so what you want to do is you want to get those prepped, and then just, again, when someone's rappelling on the south side, punch it, jump through, and kill them. It's such an easy kill. When they're hanging on the wall like they're a sitting duck, there's nothing they can do about it. So yeah, guys, I know this is not new, but I hope you found more ways that you can incorporate this into your game. And especially at the higher ranks, when everyone knows all the peak spots, everyone knows all the places you can rush out, saving those split seconds of punching the door can be life or death. Alright, so we are on tip number 2, and we are visiting the house map. Alright, so this tip is less of an individual tip and more of like a team tip if you're playing with your buddies. This is just something that it's kind of like a pet peeve, okay? So whenever the objective, hostage or secure or whatever it is in kids' room, I really hate when people reinforce these walls. Like, I really hate it. And the reason is because when you reinforce that, your only entryway back into the room, say the attackers jump through the window, is through this door. Like, that's the only way you can get back in. You can rush along the outside or whatever, but that's pretty much the only way you can get back in. So when people rush in there and jump in, you're kind of restricted to going through there, and then it's like a pinch point. I mean, they can just shoot that. So what I like to do is I like to blow out every single wall. And then again, this is not a new strategy, but this is something that's I find so important, especially at the higher levels. So when you blow out all these walls, and you can do the whole thing, like you can even do the one facing master bedroom. But when you blow out these walls, you see how many angles I have at shooting people. So when people, you know, when it says like objective is being contested or whatever, or you hear some people go in there, you have more angles. You can shoot them from far away. You're not restricted to running through the door to kill them. So again, this is more of a team tip, less of an individual one. But honestly, when you reinforce all the walls, as a defender, you're pretty much just screwing yourself over because it makes it that much harder to get back in to secure the room once people are already in there. Alright guys, and for my last tip, this video is already way longer than I want it to be, so I'm going to choose something quick, and that is just don't shoot drones that are in Mute's gadget. Now this is only directed at the very serious players in like an organized team who are playing a very serious game, whether it be they're trying to go for a diamond or they're in a tournament game, anything like that. And the reason you don't want to destroy the drones in the gadget is because when you do, those people who are controlling it get to see other people's drones, and it just helps the team coordinate and understand where the enemies are better. But if you don't destroy their drone, they get to look at this beautiful screen for the entire prep phase with an annoying buzzing sound in their ear. After the prep phase, sure, you want to destroy them so they can't use them again if they happen to destroy Mute's gadget. Again, this is a very nitpicky thing, not too important, but something for the very serious gamers and serious games, as this tiny little thing can have a decent impact on the attacker's ability to coordinate their attacks or communicate. But that is all for today, guys. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like down below, and if you want to see more videos just like this one, leave a comment and let me know. Once again, guys, thanks for watching, and good luck sieging. Never